Robbie Thompson, Eduardo Pansica, Julio Ferreira, and Dexter Soy pit the Suicide Squad against cosmic threats as the team are captured by the Green Lantern Joe Mullen, but this might all be part of Waller's grand plan for the squad. Robbie Thompson continues the squad to outer space adventure with an issue that focuses more on Calibra, revealing a little bit more about her origin and some of the reasons why she wants out of the game that Waller is playing with them all. It's been great getting to actually know the squad properly and learn where they're all coming from and the stakes they all have in this, and of course the infighting, which is almost a staple of the squad now. And while the squad rebelling isn't something new, I actually do like that 99% of the team actually want to try and escape, except for Major Force, who is like the one sort of trying to corral everyone together. Match and Nocturna's developing relationship is great, and again something else we seldom see in the squad, which is romance between two active members, and I'm actively rooting for them to actually succeed and get away together, especially after everything Waller has put them through, specifically Match. The big reveal of the issue is that Blackhand is now going to be on the team, or will be once Waller is done with him. It's an interesting character to add to the squad, and I'm wondering if maybe it has something to do with Waller's control over death, thanks to the Lazarus resin that she's using to keep Calibra alive, and I'm wondering if maybe this is going to be the next evolution of that, where she can turn people into zombies that don't need to keep using that serum. It's quite an interesting place to take the squad, and I'm intrigued to see Blackhand actually on the team now. Eduardo Pansica, Julio Ferreira, and Dexter Soy continue to draw a fantastically colourful, action-packed book that has so many great pages focusing on the characters and the characters only. Like, I really enjoyed all the stuff in the science cells where all the walls were just green or like a dark colour, and it was just the character on the page, you just solely focused on them. I love their knack for also fast-paced action, and action that feels really brutal and weighty, as it should for the Suicide Squad, who are kind of like a nothing holding them back superhero team. Nothing is going to stop them from obliterating their enemy. Suicide Squad issue 10 was a great continuation of the squad's space adventure, focusing on Calibra and her stakes in the game while also continuing to build the squad's rebellion plot, as well as throwing in some really cool new characters into the team dynamic. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Suicide Squad issue 10 finds Calibra remember how she's developing a habit of dying, remembering when she was younger how she was bitten by a rattlesnake. As she lay in the hospital dying, agents from Spiral came to see her mother, telling her that they could cure her as long as her mother let them experiment on her. The young girl survives, becoming Calibra, who was forced to work for the organization, battling superheroes as they trained her to combat them. But the more she learned, the less of herself that she would hold on to, and it landed her in jail, where Amanda Waller recruited her for the Suicide Squad, and on a recent mission, she was killed and her soul went to hell, confirming that she had always been the opposite of what her mother wanted, and that she was bad. Waller brought her back to life, and now to stay alive, she has to keep doing bad things, but Calibra knows that when she does eventually die forever, she isn't going to hell again and won't be letting her mother down, since this time she's going to fight back against Waller with the squad. In the wreckage of the squad ship in space above Oa, Ambushbug says that he doesn't want to die in a place where no one can hear him scream, as Match forms the squad up, wanting to head back to Oa and find a way home. Major Force refuses to move since he's in charge, and they aren't leaving without killing the Thanagarians who shot them down. The team battle the Hawkmen, but Match tells him not to kill anyone, knowing that their mission is back on Earth. Major Force refuses to back down, grabbing Black Siren and using her as a human shield, letting her take the brunt of their Thanagarian energy weapons. Calibra stops him, knowing that if anyone dies today, it's going to be him or her again. Nocturna tries to contact Waller, but their comms are being jammed as Match tells her that they need to just stay alive, find a way home, and once they do that, they'll find a way out of the Suicide Squad for good. Ambushbug films the carnage as Major Force grabs an energy rifle, blasting the Thanagarians to end the battle, but soon Green Lantern Joe Mullen returns, eating the team with a kaiju construct. Calibra tries to force the construct open, trying to save Talon, but the construct swallows them both before Yorick offers himself up to the construct, wanting the sweet release of death. Joe reassures him and the team that no one else is going to die today, but they are going to jail in the science cells. Inside the cells at a classified location, Black Siren thinks that they are the worst squad ever assembled, wondering if there have actually been any good Suicide Squads. Ambush Bug says he's a fan of the Ostrander squad, but Siren shuts him up as Match thinks that this is all part of Waller's plan somehow. Nocturna goes over their current situation, knowing the cells neutralize their abilities, but the good thing is they are both alone now. She kisses him, but Match knows that she is too good for him, but she shuts him up with another kiss as Siren wants to know why Major Force is smiling, since he almost killed her. She notices a cube-like device as the Major says that they are right where they need to be, telling her that the box contains the pills that keep Calibra alive. In the next cell, Calibra has died and her spirit leaves her body, allowing her to phase through the walls, knowing that Major Force knows where she is meant to go. He points her in the right direction, knowing she'll know what she needs when she sees it. Yorick meanwhile is working on something that Major Force told him to do, using his computer to rebuild the team's ship in space and send it their way. Match and Nocturna meanwhile continue to stay together, with Match calling Nocturna crazy for doing this, but she knows that she is crazy for him, hoping he's got a way out of this. Match hears Calibra as the Ghost Woman heads through the prison facility, finding her target, the villain Black Hand. The squad's ship begins firing on the Science Cells facility, blowing a hole in the facility wall and allowing the team to board the ship with Black Hand. Black Siren thinks that they should kill him and space him out the airlock, but Ambush Bug thinks that they should wait since they are actually back in range of Waller's neck bombs. Talon promises Calibra that will be the last time she dies, but the woman tells him not to keep any promises, as Match promises to get him and Nocturna away from the squad alive. Waller meanwhile is told by Rodriguez that her packages have been secured and they are inbound to Earth with them. Waller is happy to finally have the final pieces she needs for her plan, hoping Rodriguez knows what this means, since now nothing can stop them, not even Rick Flag and his own Suicide Squad.